Hi, Emma.
Hi, Adela.
So we're currently in Cindy's mom's absolutely beautiful garden, and just kind of chilling. This is what it looks like so far, right? And then we got this beautiful gazebo. It's okay. Really beautiful flowers, and also a beautiful mom.
Kim's working.
Kim's working, okay? So, Emma, let's see. How can we do this? Because I want you to be comfortable too. Okay, here I get to scratch then. All right. So, Emma, how's it been spending time with your our family here?
Oh, most rewarding time.
Uh huh.
I've been welcomed,
Uh huh.
have nourished spiritually and mentally, physically.
Uh huh.
It is such a good moment. Stay with the families.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Emma, why do you think family is important?
I think a family is the root of our origin, and we can get the reason for living for this life, and also we've been kind of trying to be worthy for each other. So that is a part of our life to be true meaning of the maturing through exercising the keeping good relationship with the family members. So eventually we just put the little help to the my surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it extending for the community, society, so on.
So, Emma, what are your wishes? Like, how can I help society? How do you want me to?
First, I wanna be people are very positive. They feel happy for themselves first. Then those kind of lights coming from inner side lighten other people. Hopefully other people have a curiosity why that person is so happy, what's the reason, what makes that person really be happy. Can I be like that? That is the one I'm thinking.
So, what do you think is happiness?
Happiness. That happiness is the one I feel comfortable with myself first. Also, that's a natural. We have some complexity from our lifestyle, and also stressful events coming toward us. And the most important thing is how we can managing and to be not really affect myself and also my family members and my friends and the people I engaged with. So try to keep myself comfortable, peaceful. That is the most important thing.
So, Emma, what do you think are your personal gifts and talents? And also, what do you think are my personal gifts and talents?
I am so proud of myself. I'm being raised as to see the bright side. That is the one I appreciate my parents gave me throughout my lifetime as a education. Another one is the one I still have some curiosities. So sometimes it looks a little childish to other people. But I'm really happy for myself. I still have those ability
Yeah.
to have that.
Well, that's actually one thing that I love so much about you, Amma, is that when you're taking photos, you're so curious. You're always running around and you're always using Google on your phone to find new recipes, learn more about different flowers, and also using YouTube to keep teaching yourself. And I really admire that because sometimes I think other people get a little bit annoyed because they're like, wow, they're just wasting time. But to me, it's so amazing because I think the more curious we are in life, the more motivation, the more positive we are, and also the more we innovate and create new things.
Yeah, and one thing I really like you as the human being is you really try to inspire other people and try to take out the people's ability as the potential, hiding inner side as a potential you try to pull out. That is the one I really appreciate. You have the good character about it. And another one is you give some light with a joyful comments or acting when you meet your friends and there, and you invite other people in that conversation or inspiring meeting. Those things I really happy for you and proud of you.
So, Oma, why do you think I like to help other people? Why do you think I do it?
Because throughout your life, do you remember when my funeral day, I don't want people viewing my dead body. Instead of those kind of funeral service, I asked you guys invite all Omma's friends, whoever been go through hard time with me, and you just give them thank you words to them. Thank you being friends of my mom, and thank you for being helper of my mom. So kind of that as my funeral time as the celebration for the, what can I say, thankful the Omma's friends and my surroundings.
그래서 엄마가 죽고 나서 after you die, what do you want me to do with your body?
Oh, I already put the pink sticker on my driver license. It's my first thing when I got my driver license. So my body could be used some meaningful way for the medical research or kind of a criminal research also. Yeah, so
what do you mean criminal research?
I heard if I'm really old, cannot be using my old again to using for some reason, but put my body in a dark plastic bag, throw away, and checking the process of a decompose. So how long ago these people's dead? Don't think.
But let's say you die and then they use some of your bodies, but then so let's say they take your organs but they keep your body. What would you want me to do with your body?
Oh, okay. Maybe you can bury on the ground, give the nutrition for the trees or flowers. But I don't really want my tomb and you guys are coming to celebrating something. But I really want to you and Anna and Cindy, or Anna's the husband and the family, just gathering the day, one assigned day, could be my last day or my birthday. You guys have the family time. So if still there is something you guys remember over me, you share, and you guys have some time. If you guys have some problems, talk about. So like a very kind of a intense problem solving moments. Yeah.
So let's say I think since you're so healthy and you're hiking, you're so positive, you're always learning. I think, assuming you don't die of some sort of disease or something, I think you could actually live to be like at least 90 or even 100 years old. I don't know. And let's say you suddenly get in a car accident or somebody hits you. Like, you remember you last night?
Right.
It kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
how we don't never know when you die. So let's say you suddenly died in a car accident. And I felt sad. I'm like, oh, I didn't do everything I wanted with umma, or I didn't tell her everything I wanted to say. And then what would you tell me to make me happy?
My mom always thank for everything she has, and thank for the people she met. Thanks for the moments she go through. And the mom really had a good time. It is just a matter of the time later or now, but still she's the same. And
okay.
yeah.
Or so actually what I mean to say, Amma, so let's say so let's say you died in a car accident, right, because someone hit you or something, right? But let's say, and then Sangjin is like, ooh, I'm so sad, I miss Amma, so sad, right? But you could come back like a ghost, and you could talk to me. What would you tell me? Say, Sangjina.
Sangjina Amma goes to the heaven. So I have the really nice second life up there. So don't be sad at me, and don't be sad. And you just live your life. It's your duty to have the meaningful on this earth.
Yeah.
So just keep doing the nice way. You pursuing your purpose, sharing good time with the friends. So there is no reason to be sad or really depressed.
Or
just happy for your life.
Oh, that's nice. Or okay, so let's say we had Amma's funeral, and everyone's at the funeral, and some people are a little bit sad, but we're also so happy of all the things. But let's say if you could come back as a ghost and you could give a speech.
Yeah.
What speech would you give?
Yeah, just like keep doing your life meaningful way. So this is your life journal. You go through, live in the really meaningful life. That is your duty you have to do for your own job. Yeah, keep doing. Yeah.
And what kind of parent do you want me to become when I have kids?
Oh.
How do you want me to raise?
Playful daddy.
Playful daddy?
Yeah.
What do you mean playful daddy? What does that mean?
You could be the horsey, or you could be the play bird, play friends. Going out and initiate all those kind of inner curiosity. And for example, look at the flower. Oh, what color flower is that? How many flower leaves you see?
Yeah.
Do you see anything? Something like you can start with a flower. You talk about eventually you talk about the meaning of that flower life, how that flowers the influence to our ecosystem or nature. So something like the moment all the time start with even playful moments, but eventually you extending that as the educational one. Even it could be the knowledge or meaning of a life or the ethics.
Yeah.
All could be good thing, give the real life lesson.
So Amma, do you have any questions for me?
The question for you, the one, when you can give me the grandma's job.
Oh, so one of them have kids?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
oh wait, let me turn the camera. Wait, we could sit here together. Okay. Oh, wait, let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, so when I have grandma's job.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means when are you gonna have grandkids?
Yes, right.
I think we're not gonna have grandkids until maybe at least another 2 years, maybe. So maybe when me and Cindy are around 32 years old.
Okay.
Guess you saw?
Okay.
Anyway, uh-huh.
Yeah, but my will can wait, but I don't know what my body.
No, but you're so healthy,
Yeah, so I
Amma.
have to strength to hold my grandkids.
I think you're healthy. I think you'll
I
be
try
okay.
to do myself being healthy.
You'll be okay. What other questions do you have for me, Amma?
What you really want to do, and if there is some construction, or what is that? Opposite. If you want to go this way, but some obstacle come, you cannot go through.
Oh.
In that case, what do you want to do?
So what do I want to do with my life?
Yeah.
Right now?
It's some kind of life strategies. There's something you want to go through here, but there's the obstacle
Oh, I see.
hinder you go through here. So what
okay.
would you like to do?
Oh, okay. So that's a good question. So I think what I learned in life is when there's some sort of obstacles in life, there's almost always a solution to that problem. So like one thing I like to think about is like physics.
Physics.
Have you heard of first principles?
First principle. What is that?
So first principle is it goes all the way a long time ago to like 철학 for history, philosophy like of Aristotle. And first principle is don't ask if something is practical or not. Ask if it's possible in reality. So like, let me give you an example. So let's say my dream is to create a camera company and make new cameras, right? So obviously it's very difficult for me to do that, but it's not impossible.
Yeah,
It's not impossible. So the fact that like is in human life, we could almost do anything we want in life. But there's just different degrees of difficulty.
That's true.
So to me, it's more of a reminder. It's like, how important is it to you? Knowing that our life is short. So like, let's say if I don't die of a disease, I live to be 100. I think I could accomplish almost anything in my life I want to. But I just have to figure out what's really so important and meaningful to me that I'm willing to devote my life to it. So I think it's kind of like what you said, Amma, is like having a sense of purpose. Is that if you feel like what you're doing is really purposeful, then you'll find you'll find the inner power and the inner spirit to achieve anything you want to do. So like, let me give you an example. So like so you're gonna leave back to Bay Area in a few hours for a flight, right?
Yeah.
So knowing that our time right now is very limited, right? And who knows, let's say you die in a flight or something like that, let's hope not. But it's kind of a nice reminder that because our time is limited, we should try to spend our time in a meaningful way. So it was Cindy's idea that actually for me to interview you. I'm like, wow, like that'd be so nice, because for me, it's almost like having a nice conversation with my mom, and also for all the people out there watching.
Oh, thank you.
It could be a benefit too, because you know you've been a huge hit on YouTube, Amma.
And
and also like,
everybody.
and also one thing I want to do too is like remind people. I mean, not everyone's mom is still alive, but a lot of people's moms are still alive. And I think moms are the best, is that everyone loves their mom. But
right.
people don't, not everyone has the opportunity to spend time with their moms. Or even if they are time with their mom, it's mostly time like arguing or fighting or disagreeing. But not enough time for people to be happy and spend happy time with their moms. And also ask for life advice, because sometimes I think people die and their parents die suddenly, and we have no expectation when they're gonna die.
That's right.
So essentially, what I want to do is have a reminder that for people watching, they're more grateful for their parents.
That's right.
Eventually. Yeah. And also sometimes I think that people are very embarrassed and shy to talk about their parents or talk about their moms. Like even yesterday we went to downtown LA to visit Bill Brown and his beautiful fashion wife and seeing all this cool stuff.
Right,
And then we went to a cool coffee shop.
Yeah.
And I think some people would be embarrassed. They say like, oh, like I want to be cool. I can't talk about my mom, or I can't bring my mom because that's not cool. But I'm like, no, I thought it was actually really cool that we're with my umma and stuff like that, right? So thank you so much, umma, so much for your wisdom, your inspiration. I think I will always want you to remember that I know how much you suffered and how much you overcome in life, but I'm so grateful for it because by experiencing difficulty is what made me a stronger person. And also I'm so grateful that you encourage my creativity, you encourage me to, I still remember, you would take me to so many museums, you would teach me about art, and you would encourage my creative spirit. And even when I started my photography thing, most people didn't believe in me, but you loved me and believed in me.
Actually, Cindy inspired you.
And Cindy also inspired me.
I really appreciate you got the right woman for your life.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. So once again, Amma, thank you so much. And I always want you to be grateful and knowing that, you're having such a positive impact in the world. And then I'll take all the lessons you've taught me for me to continue to have a good life.
I hope everybody watch Eric's video. Try to be positive, try to be healthy, and pull out the anger from inside of you. I think the modern society, most of people has some degrees of the anger inside of them. Then life gonna be really hard to go through, and our job is to pull out the anger. Those anger you can find out the way, pull out, solve the anger inside of you. That is the most important thing. I actually went through, still going through, pull out the anger inside of me. It doesn't give me the negative impacts at all. So everybody try to be strong and healthy.
Okay.
Mentally, physically. I love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.